days a year, giving out free picks. We give out tons of free picks at our websites and on this show, but if you're looking for our best bets, those are the ones you find at our website underneath the Premium Picks tab. We have documented Premium Picks. You don't have to guess about some weird record, your last 72 games, your last, 86 games. It's just, these are our record of all of our picks, and, we don't have, our record in the 10-star pick and the 9-star pick and whatever. This is our record. These are all our picks. Every pick we give out as a premium pick is a premium pick. Treat them all the same. No BS. You guys know that. If you've ever seen me, no BS in this guy. Anyways, of course, we are here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, doing our thing, and we have the guys with us as usual. We've got Brian, Chris, and Rod. Brian, what's happening today?
It's been a whirlwind morning. I had tons of dentist appointments and trying to get my stuff in, but I'm looking to get back on a winning track today. Yesterday was a rough one, to say the least.
Well, they happen. It's part of the business. You've had quite a few heaters. Last year, November and December, really, epic months. So, it's all part of the business. I've been on a cold run myself. I had a good day yesterday. I thought, and it just all it takes is a good day or two, and you're back to the races. It's the same thing. Some days the balls are all going through for you. Some days, San Jose State decides that they're the Grant Hill Duke team. It's just the nature of the beast, and it's gonna happen to everybody. I don't care who you are, except for the liars out there, right? Those guys that hit 90% of their bets, and we call those clowns, right? Because that's what their icon is on Twitter. It's a clown. I hit 90%. Yeah, it's like the people that and the thing about this business, and why I bust on chops on people like the Iceman, who's people I don't trust personally and I don't like, because he's a fake, and that's why he's a fake. And it's like, if you've never if you have nowhere to run, people call me out, oh, you suck, you get mad when people disagree with you. That's never the case, man. These guys disagree with me on a daily basis. It's like, it's not the case. It's not a matter of disagreeing. It's a matter of being disrespectful, and doing it in a way where it's like, I'm not betting against you, You can, most of you guys, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. You probably can't afford to bet against me. Maybe you would beat me in some of the bets, but you wouldn't be able to show me the money that you would be able to back it if you lost. And it's like, I know that. And it's like, everyone has their own limits that they bet. Some people bet $5. Some people bet, $5,000. It's just the nature of the beast. And it's, there's no different. But, the idea is you be somewhat respectful to one another and accountable, And if you're a clown, I get so many emails from people like, oh, I lost, I bought this guy's picks. It's like, well, if you buy picks from someone whose icon is, an arm like this on Twitter, and they have some name like Alex Sharp, it's like, no shit, they're fake. It's like, and now they're going to become a different name, Book Basher, It's like
they do that all the time.
All the time, man. It's like,
see them,
and people can say whatever they want.
Huge for that.
People can say whatever they want about us or whatever, but it's like, I just keep showing up, man. I have a cold ass streak myself, Well, not my best January, that's for sure, man. I got roasted a couple times, more than a couple times. Anyways, Brian.
I was telling Rod yesterday or the day before, it's just odd. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those days have been brutal to me this
Normally,
month.
those have been like my days, too. Me, too. Normally, those have been my days. Yesterday, I had a good day, but it was like, there were a couple things that happened yesterday where, like, it could have gone even better, and there were a few bounces. It could have gone a lot worse, It could have gone a lot worse. I thought Utah State was going to do the same. It looked like they were off to their same antics. I can't even think of a better word than that, right? It was like their same antics. It's like it was 0-0 with 6 minutes gone in the game. It was like, thankfully, UNLV was bricking them as well. And then all of a sudden they come out the second half. They're just like, hey, come on. It's UNLV. You're just one day. It's always you're just one day away. You know, it's the way it always works. Chris, how about you?
Yeah, for me, Friday. Friday, Thursday, extreme violator. I'm gonna violate somebody tonight. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna win today I'm gonna take a page out of Rod's book. Tantalizing Thursday. It's extreme violator Thursday for me. 3-pack, 1 college basketball, 1 NBA, 1 NHL. I'm going across the board.
Yeah, I would say, if you have a handicapper that has a proven track record over time and they're in a cold spot, that's the time to get on board. And it's like, rather than when they're in a hot streak, no one's hot streak lasts forever. That's for damn sure. You know, I know that. They end fast and decisively.
That's it. When I'm on a hot streak and I'm sitting at the top or at 20-5, I'm thinking, God, the losses might be coming around the corner here. So then I start getting tight. But yeah, you think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Whether you're hot or cold.
Yep, absolutely. Well, people say you don't sleep. I say, yeah, look at what I do for a living. You know, that's why. Chris, what do you got going on today?
Oh, successful wheel bet Wednesday, looking to carry that over to today. Got my tap in Thursday NHL 5-pack, and I got a Thursday throwdown college hoops 5-pack. Both those $34.95 over at the website. We got the drive-through tonight, and we don't have Alex Sharp, but we have Alex Smart going tonight, leading off. We got Al Ninos, myself, Rod, Shane, Damian, Mitch, and Tony T. So there's going to be a loaded show tonight on the drive-through. That's going to be great, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel.
Rod, what's shaking?
What's shaking? It was finally a better day than what we've been having in this ice cold January. So we'll take the winning day and hope we can keep it rolling today. Today I got the Thursday takeover. It's time to take over the books as we crush these best bets in Thursday's action. I got 2 college basketball, 2 NBA, and 3 top shelf NHL bets. Love these 7 plays today. The golden opportunity to cash in big as we take over the books.
Okay, you mentioned how much I hate Drake University.
You know what I hate? Is unaccountable is idiots like this guy right here. See, and what'll happen is like I'll call him out and then he's the victim, right? This guy Matthew see we'll definitely be able to Google this guy and find what his fucking fat ass looks like. Malith Priyakara. It's just some cheapskate piece of shit sitting here criticizing me. He says to bet the opposite of my NBA picks. What was my record in the bubble? Like you would be, well, how about this, man? Let's show me a picture of your watch and I'll go get mine. We'll put it on and we'll compare who's the more successful bettor here. Because I started with 0. Everybody knows that because they were here when I started with 0, right? 14 years ago. And I was in a 600 square foot apartment. So let's compare where you are today and where I was. Okay, and see who's had the more successful run. What a piece of shit that guy is. Let's find pictures of his well, I'm not even going to go there. Anyways. I mean, what a dick. I was at 3-0 in the NBA in my premium picks yesterday, so hopefully faded all of them. Anyways, we got 4 NBA games today. I'm posting these on YouTube now. That's what I'm doing in the background. And got Rockets, Blazers, Heat, Clippers, Pistons, Lakers, and Suns, Warriors. Brian, any of those?
Am I the only one that thinks this is a crappy card?
It's terrible. It's unbettable. As far as I'm concerned.
But for me, yeah, boy, I can't lay the points with the Rockets. I'm going to take the Detroit Pistons here. Fade the Lakers has always been a good go-to bet. I know they lost to the Sixers yesterday and will be hungry, but I just think the Pistons can keep it relatively competitive. Both teams, I think, have played 3 games in 4 days, so it wouldn't shock me if they gave LeBron the night off. But we'll see. I'll take the Pistons plus the points here.
I think the two that are remotely somewhat bettable for me here. I like the Heat laying the 4 against the Clippers. I just don't want any part of the Clippers with Kawhi out, Paul George out. At least Miami's probably gonna have Goran Dragic, and they're gonna have Bam in the middle. So at least that's something. So I'll take Miami laying the 4. And I like Golden State getting the free point against Phoenix. Both teams on a back-to-back. I just think Golden State playing the better basketball right now, and I think they can get the job done on the road. So give me the Warriors in this one.
Rod?
Ugh. Definitely not the greatest NBA card today. For me, for this Lakers game, it depends if LeBron and AD start. I'm gonna figure that one of those guys are gonna take a break. It seems like a good load management spot considering they got the Celtics up on deck on the weekend. So I'm with Brian. Give me the Pistons here. I think they keep that close. But if LeBron and AD play, then the Lakers blow out the Pistons. But keep an eye on that. If they one of those guys don't play, then take the Pistons. If not, the Lakers blow out. And give me the Heat. I'm with Chris. Give me the Heat. Clippers missing their top 2 guys. Heat are missing some guys as well. But Heat are a little healthier than the Clippers right now. So give me the Heat.
Yeah, I really don't like these games. I like the Pistons the best of the bunch against the Lakers. I think that, once again, kind of like that Dallas overreaction on the Donovan Mitchell out yesterday. I think we're going to see the same thing here with the Lakers underperforming last night in Philly. And they're going to be mad, right? It's like they're going to really want to win this one. Like,
no, they want to win on Saturday.
They're going to lose. They're not going to lose. They're not going to cover. They'll win by 8, right? It's like we've seen it all a million times. I like that one. I kind of like the Rockets, too. I don't like the way the Blazers are playing defense, which is not at all.
0.
All right.
Crappy.
It is a crappy NBA card. I'll go with you there.
I was in a rush this morning. I looked at the card. I'm like, oh, what the?
Well, the lines didn't come out on 2 of those games until late, so I didn't do the videos until just now. That's why the show was late. People give me a hard time about like going after the trolls, and stuff on the show. You should ignore them. You should ignore them. It's like, and you guys, I don't think you see how much of it I actually do ignore. But man, it is not as easy as you guys think. I will tell you that much. Not so easy. Anyways.
Nope, because you'll get that one that just seems to just be like, and you're like, oh.
No, it's just the people that are just liars, and it's like, it's like people that just lie about you. They just make shit up. It's like if you're gonna say something about my record or something of that nature, you better have fucking documentation, because it's all out there, It's all out there. If you're going to say that I lose 8 out of 10, you better fucking show the last 9,000 picks that I've given out and show that 8 out of 10 I've lost before you fucking open your mouth, or else it makes you a piece of shit. It's like, that's what bothers me, is the lies, The other stuff, the name calling, whatever, who cares, It's like, like Joe Thibault, like what his opinion really matters to me, what he thinks. I mean, this guy, I'm not watching your shit anymore. It's like, he'll say that. And then, I stopped watching your show 2 months ago. And yesterday you were going on and on. It's like, dude, it's like, I know a rock dropped on your head, and your mother killed herself because she got sick of fucking looking at you. But it's like, just who cares what you fucking think, man? It's like, go jump out a window. I'll send you the $250 to fucking shoot yourself in the head. Seriously, man. Buy a gun. Just end it if that's your fucking life. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. It's terrible, man. Just horrible people out there. Guy like, it's like, I don't even understand it, man. I guess if it's never happened to you, it's easy to say ignore it. Let someone go on your wife's Facebook page and fucking attack her, and see how you guys react. Long Island, LIU versus Merrimack, the rematch. Cal, Oregon State. Oh, it's USC, Oregon State. UTSA, UTEP, Valpo, Bradley, Winthrop, UNC Asheville, Rutgers, Michigan State. Southern Miss, Louisiana Tech, Kansas. We'll go to that one after. Any of these?
Slim pickings in college basketball also, but I'm going to like USC today early. Been rolling along this season. I think they put a stick in the Beavers. I'll take care of them today.
Yeah, for this time, so there's a couple I like. I like Bradley laying the 5.5 against Valparaiso. Neither of these teams have been playing all that well, but Bradley I think is the better team, and Valparaiso they just still don't look comfortable in the Missouri Valley. I think this is still a Horizon League team that just hasn't adjusted even after a couple of years. I'll take Bradley. And I like Southern Miss getting 7 points at home against Louisiana Tech. I know Louisiana Tech's had more success this year, but Southern Miss, all they do at home is cover the number. 5-1 against the number at home, so I'll take Southern Miss.
Rod?
For me in this time spot, I like Bradley and Valpo to go over. I think we got a track meet in this one. Both teams are going to score points, and we easily get over the number in that one. And I like La Tech and Southern Miss to go over the number as well. That number opened at 128, and it just keeps rising, and they just keep begging you to take the under. Take the over, 131.5 in that one.
I like Rutgers against Michigan State. Anytime it's like they're begging you to take Michigan State, they're in trouble because this is like one of the most public teams out there. Michigan State is like the Dallas Cowboys, the Yankees, the Lakers. They're in that same discussion. And when they're begging you to take them, they are generally in a bad spot, in a bad way. And I can only guess that that's where they are here. Kind of disagree. I like Bradley against Valpo. That one. But other than that, not a lot of meat here on the bone, just really not. USC is a good team, but I don't know if they can cover in this one. Merrimack in the rematch, I like them there too. Go to our next set, Kansas State, TCU, Northern Arizona, Northern Colorado. It's Battle of the North. Rice, North Texas, SMU, Memphis, Murray State, TSU, Jackson State versus Moorhead. I'm Moorhead for you. That's it.
I like Moorhead, but not Moorhead State. Anyway, that time slot, I'm going to go with Northern Arizona. They're getting no love. Everybody seems to be. Well, in Northern Colorado, they have the better record, but I think Northern Arizona can keep it within 2 to 3 points here. So if you can get the 5, 4.5, I think you'll be good. So Northern Arizona for me.
Brian, you think it's odd that on Facebook that their policy, it's like if someone calls someone a bitch in our Facebook group, that it gets reported to me by Facebook that it's against their community standards. But if someone threatens to kill me, that it's fine.
They have odd standards.
Right.
I mean,
you can get banned for life for Facebook by putting their own kind of political post up, but you can't get banned if you threaten somebody to kill them.
Right. No. If somebody called someone, so it's always Juju, right, in our group, and it's like we know that and we love him, but he always calls someone a bitch, right? And it's like, and it's always against community standards, right? And they have a special section if you're the manager of the Facebook group, and these posts that go against community standards, and it's not just Juju, all right. It's me too. No, I'm just kidding. It would be. I just I haven't had the opportunity much to say it, but they have these posts. They go against community standards. But if someone threatens to kill me, which happens on Facebook more often than you guys would think, they don't do anything. we don't find this to be against any of our policies. It's like, okay. You know, it's just
Makes absolutely no sense.
It's just so ridiculous. You know. Anyways, what do you guys? Where are we at, Chris?
Yeah, I like the under in the Rice North Texas game. I think that there's a game where the first is 60 wins and keep it well under 136. And I like Tennessee State getting the 12 points against Murray State. I know Murray State's far better name brand team, but this Murray State team can't cover numbers. And 1-4 against the spread at home, 2-7 against the spread in their last 10. I like the value of Tennessee State in the points, and I like the under 134.5 in that game. I think that's going to be Tennessee State's best chance to hang with Murray State and keep that one low scoring.
Rod?
For me in this spot, I like give me Rice plus the 7.5. That's too many points for Texas Mean Green on the road. The Rice is 4-0 and 1 ATS, their last 5 at home. I think it's a closer game than the 7.5. Give me Rice there. That's all I like. And the other one, give me Kansas and TCU over. I think you got a track meet in that one. Buckets galore. Give me the over in that one.
Okay. I like Murray State against Tennessee State. I like TCU against Kansas plus the 14.5. It's a lot of points. I was way wrong about Kansas State, so we'll go with another purple team. Give another shot with the purple team.
That game started out like 40-3 or something like that at Kansas. Last night.
So I read through the YouTube comments and the Facebook comments. I read through them. I don't always reply or anything, but I read through all of them. And some Baylor fan comes on and says how they're giddy about this win. It's like, I mean, it's Kansas State, the second worst team in the conference, right? I mean, it's like I can understand, being happy with Baylor, and it's like, I was an early adopter on Baylor last season, right? They were my pick to win it all last year, right? They were my pick, and I picked them again this year. But giddy about beating Kansas State, it's a little much. I mean, it's Kansas State. What are you, a Notre Dame fan after the 1995 Army game or something? Like when Army was 0-60 and they beat them by 50. It's like, oh my God. That's back when you used to have to go to the sports bars to watch the games, and it's like the Notre Dame fans acting like idiots. It's like you're freaking playing Navy. They're 2-17 this season. It's like
someone messaged me last night and said, I wonder if you guys are going to talk about tomorrow where Baylor had left their starters in when they were up 40 trying to win by 50. And I'm like, oh, well, we'll see. There was a lot of butt smacking on the sidelines in that one, but
that's what I said to Brian. I was like, you got a chance in the second half if they put in the scrubs. No scrubs there.
Baylor did not want to do that.
I'll tell you,
give their whole roster a chance.
There was some butt slapping. I was slapping my own ass watching that Virginia Tech Notre Dame game. I didn't even give it out as a premium pick. I just celebrated it. It was like, it's like if it was a fight, they would have stopped it, man. It was like, oh my God. It was like Virginia Tech hated Notre Dame as much as I do. Right? It was like, it was the men against boys.
The visual of that I got just now.
I was so excited.
Was that while you were on the ski machine too?
No, hey man, I got to stay in shape. You guys know as well as I do.
Well, I know.
The camera puts on 65 pounds.
One hand
the camera puts on about 65 pounds.
Well, that's how it works. I was using that as an excuse to just keep going when I was hungry.
How about Ohio State? That number 0 on Ohio State. You want to talk about lazy? I would throw his ass off the team. Did you see before the half? Number 0 on Ohio State. Twice dribbling the ball up to half court. He's not even freaking looking. The guy from Penn State picks his pocket, drives in for layup, right? Yeah. So they inbound it again, right? Number 0 again. He's dribbling. Not even like an effort at all. The guy does the exact same thing. Picks his pocket, lays it right in. It's like, Ohio State, there was like 21 seconds left to go in the half. All you got to do is play for the last shot. You're up by 10. Instead, they go to the half up by 4.
My friend he had a lot of money on that game. He messaged me. He was like when Charles Barkley lost his powers in Space Jam, and the guy just took the ball off him and ran the other way.
Yeah, it's like how lazy was that?
Shut off.
I would throw that guy off the team. How lazy, or make him run laps or do something. How lazy was that?
She just shut off.
Just terrible, man. Just ridiculous. It happens, steals happen, but not twice like that.
It's just a brain cramp.
Or just lazy.
Yeah,
Middle Tennessee against UAB. Montana against Montana State. Whoa.
Postponed.
Oh, thank God. I don't think I can handle the excitement of that one.
That was a good pick for me.
You got to take the gloves off for that one. Austin Peay against Belmont, dropping line. Tennessee Martin against Eastern Illinois. Tulane against Houston. Who will score? Houston won by 22 the first meeting, but both those teams are ridiculous defenses. San Diego State, Wyoming. Southeast Missouri State against SIU Edwardsville. San Diego Gonzaga, Idaho Weber State, according to Romanelli, that's the pronunciation. Eastern Washington against Sac State. I've never called them Sacramento State. I've only called them Sac State. San Jose State against Air Force. That's for a major conference. That's about as bad as it gets. Arizona against Stanford. Fresno against New Mexico. That's not a good game either. And Cal against Arizona State. I like Cal, man. Cal's underrated. Arizona State, man, what a disappointing season this has been, right? Anyways, Brian, what do you like?
I'm going to fade San Jose State off that rare win on the road. Air Force, they get lines moving towards that direction. I just think Air Force, they have lost 3 in a row and they're brutal, but I think they have enough to clobber San Jose State today, get a win.
Yeah, I think this is actually my favorite section of the card all today. I like SIU Edwardsville getting the 2 against Southeast Missouri State. There's nothing that makes me want to lay a bucket with Southeast Missouri State even at home. I like Weber State against Idaho. Like Mitch, any chance I get to bet against Idaho, I'm going to take it, especially when Weber State's really pouring it on lately. I think my favorite play on the board that I didn't put out as a premium is I like Sacramento State getting the 9.5 against Eastern Washington. It's a Sacramento State team that's doing pretty good covering the number and playing much better defense, and they're scoring on pace with Eastern Washington. So I think the better defense rules here. I think Sacramento State gets a cover. And I like Cal as well, getting the points. Arizona State, the team I was high on coming into the year, and boy, was I wrong about that one. I like Cal a lot here.
The Bears. Rod?
Not a huge great card for me. For me, I like give me Belmont over Austin Peay. Belmont's still perfect on the road. I think they roll over Austin Peay. It's not the same Austin Peay team that were cover machines last year. So I like Belmont in that one. I like UAB and Middle Tennessee to go over 133. We're going to track meet, lots of scoring in that one. Give me the over. And I like I like Tulane plus the points over Houston. Big defensive battle in that one, as Mitch said earlier already. But I think Tulane can keep it closer than the 17. Houston wins, but not by that many.
I like Arizona against Stanford. I think they bust them up. Arizona's getting better and better every game. They got a new style this year, back to Sean Miller's old style that he had at Xavier, and I think it's just better for him. I like Wyoming against San Diego State. I just think that Wyoming's a lot better than people give them credit for. San Diego State is good. They're really good, but they tend to dig themselves a little bit of a hole sometimes. And I think this is the type of game that they get into a hole. I like the under in Houston Tulane, 27. I think in my video I didn't take the total out from the game before, and it showed it like 158 or something. But it's actually 127. I like the under. Go to the NHL. A lot of games today. Saw a bunch of videos in that thing. Yeah, oh boy.
14.
That's the best card of the board out of all three sports. I think it's the NHL today.
Good. Give me time to work on some other things back here, some customer service and stuff. We got Carolina against Tampa Bay, Jersey against Philly, Columbus, Florida, Canadians against the Calgary Flames. Who wants to lead us off? You want to go reverse order? Rod?
All right, so for me, we'll start the Islanders and Capitals. I like that to go under the number, under 5.5. Goals are at a premium. It was 3-2 last game when they played. I see the same thing. Goals coming in premium. Take the under 5.5 in that one. And this Rangers team just looked awful. They just don't seem that they can get anything going. So give me the Sabres. I think the Sabres beat the Rangers again. Lightning and Hurricane. I like the under in that one. Off their COVID break, I think you're going to take a bit for those teams to get rolling. So give me the under 6.5. Penguins and Bruins. I like the Bruins again. Bruins have just owned the Penguins. The last how many? Well, last 13, 15 games.
We're not on those games. We're just on the first 4.
Rod's guys picking everything.
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading the 5 o'clock slot. I thought we were doing all the 5 o'clock slot. My bad.
That's fine. Then do all the 7 Eastern time games. That's fine. I'm good with it. Okay. So it would include the Bruins, Penguins, Rangers, Sabres, and the Caps, Islanders, as well as the other 4 I mentioned.
Okay, Flyers and Devils. I think this is a bounce back spot. Flyers beat them the other night. Beat them up pretty good. But this is the spot. The Devils come back, bounce back. Take the Devils for the win here with the Flyers. Panthers and Blue Jackets. I like the under in that one. Goals going to be coming at a premium in that one again. And Flames of Montreal. First home game for Montreal. Everybody's thinking that Montreal is going to be this hot. They are leading the NHL in goals for, shots for. But I like the under at 6 in this one. I think goals are going to be a little bit lower, and these two teams tend to play to the under as history shows. So give me the under 6 in Calgary and Montreal.
Chris?
Yeah. The ones I like in the 7 o'clock slot. I like Tampa Bay on the money line against Carolina. I just think Carolina's extended COVID break is going to be rust, and they're going to be missing a bunch of their best players, Jesper Fast, Toivo Teravainen. So I think Tampa Bay at full strength is scary enough, and then if you're missing guys, it's not good. So I'll take Tampa Bay on the money line. I like Florida a lot against Columbus. It's Florida to you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Florida started the year 3-0. Columbus, still not sold on that goaltending group in Columbus. So give me Florida and the cheap price on the road. And I like the Capitals and the plus money at home. Again, it's not broke, don't fix it. Washington starts seven straight games to the point to start the year. The Islanders are well coached, but Washington just keeps finding a way to win, and I think they do it again here. So I'll take Washington.
Right?
Yeah, for me, I think Rod's right. I like the Devils to bounce back against the Flyers in the second game. I think the Devils are still a team under the radar, nice plus money value. And I'm go against Rod, and I like the Rangers to break out of that 4-game losing streak today. Get the Rangers at a good price. I think they get a win.
That's it, Brian. You said how great you love this card. 7 games. 7 games, you got 1 lean. Okay.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
I said Rangers and Devils. That's 2. 1, 2. And they weren't leans. I like them a lot. So.
Like, how much do you like them?
They're solid.
Solid. Like solid.
It's about as much as I like Notre Dame yesterday. That didn't work out well.
You know why?
I saw you and Damien were going at it.
I didn't go at it. I refused to. I refused to answer any further. Matter of fact, I didn't read his response to what I had to say.
Miami is pretty bad. They're just as bad as Notre Dame.
Well, they're missing half their team. They have an excuse. I mean, they're missing half their guys are out. Their captain is out. He's been out most of the season. Miami's missing like most of their key players. Have been out most of the season. When the key players have played, they've won. But, I took Florida State yesterday. I mean, that's how bad Miami is. That's how banged up they are. I took Florida State in that game. I gave it out as a premium pick. Congratulations to those that have my premium packages on the cash. Anyways.
I was talking about a more combined basketball, football.
Well, Miami's been playing basketball, 20 years? And Notre Dame's been playing basketball at like 200.
I'm not a Notre Dame fan. I'm just saying.
They've never beaten Miami at Miami ever. And as a matter of fact, the thing that I posted to show him, I just love that New York Times headline. I'm not a fan of the New York Times. I just love the headline. Miami hands Notre Dame humiliating loss. Humiliating loss. 58-7. It's my favorite Miami Notre Dame game, of course. Minute 37 seconds left to go in the game. Notre Dame drops back to punt. Miami blocks it, runs it in for a touchdown. Alan Pinkett was crying on the sidelines. What's up, Rod?
I don't know. I didn't.
It was some loud
noise. You cut out. I didn't
hear.
We're at an airport.
Oh.
Kings and the Smudges. Stars against the Red Wings. Coyotes against the Ducks. What?
I had a break. We were making the video, and I had a total breakdown with the Smudge game.
He accidentally called
them the shit.
Yeah, he called us shit smears.
I don't know if they're shit smears. They're just this absolute
That's
smudge.
what I said. I'm like, it's a smudge. It's one of those things. It's like when you smack something down on the plate. It's like one of those Rorschach tests when they try to determine if you're crazy or not. It's like, what does this look like to you? It's like an ink blot. It's like a bear.
Yeah, exactly. Shit smear. So I like the Kings here. Give me the Kings. Kings will look pretty good. Like we said, Kings are supposed to be on a rebuilding season, but these young guys have come out and definitely got some grit and fire. I like the Kings over the Smears today. Give me the Kings money line over the Schmears. And Detroit and Dallas, I like the under. Both offenses are definitely not scoring at a high scoring rate, so love the under in that one.
What do you got for sale today? What packages you got for sale today? We normally do this at the beginning when nobody's watching. See, Brian loves to be on the drive-through, like the first person on, but it's like the reality of it is that there's like 6 people watching at the beginning and like 400 at the end. Rod, what do you got selling today?
For me, I've got the Thursday takeover. Off a nice day yesterday, swept the board in the NBA.
We didn't ask about yesterday. We only care about today. What are you selling today?
Right. So today, I've got 2 college basketball, 2 NBA, and 3 top shelf NHL bets. Love these bets.
How much is that?
Big takeover day.
How much is it?
$34.95. $34.95 over at Pick Dogs Premium.
So how much is that a pick? How much is that a pick?
Under $5 a pick.
There's a lot of information.
How many picks do you have today, Ron? Hold on.
It sounded like he had 13.
7.
7?
7. I had 2 college basketball, 2 NBA, and 3 NHL.
I got 3 college hoops picks. That's all I could find. Chris, what do you got?
I got a tap-in Thursday NHL 5-pack and a Thursday throwdown college hoops 5-pack.
Tapping.
34.
I tap that.
$34.95 each, less than $7 a pick.
Tap that Thursday.
I tried to keep it PG with them.
I'll be tapping that. I tap that. Brian, what are you selling?
1 college basketball, 1 NBA.
However you want it.
1 college basketball, 1 NBA, 1 NHL, my Extreme Violator 3-pack, but the best play is the college basketball play. Pick that one up.
It's not Notre Dame, is it?
Nope, I lost to Notre Dame yesterday.
Maybe the Extreme Violator wasn't the best thing to follow to tap that Thursday.
I just think Virginia Tech looked too Virginia Tech had a much better team against Notre Dame. It just looked like to me a sucker bet, as you would say, and it just didn't end up like that. They got crushed. It looked too easy. Virginia Tech had a pick.
Chris, what do you got for?
I'm tossing in the white flag
for this part of the hockey schedule.
Yeah, there's a couple I like here. And with Rod, I like the Kings. I just think Minnesota overpriced. I have no desire to lay minus 165 with the Wild. So give me LA, a team playing really well right now. It burned me the other day, but I'm going to take Dallas on the puck line against Detroit. I think it's going to hit eventually, and this Dallas team is a much better team than the struggle that they had against Detroit the first time. So I like Detroit on the puck line. And I like the over 6 in St. Louis and Las Vegas. I just think 2 teams that can really score against, and 2 goaltending groups that haven't really rounded out into form yet. So give me St. Louis and give me Colorado on the puck line. I'm not laying minus 250, but I can definitely bring that price down with a minus 1.5 there. So give me Colorado on the puck line.
Brian?
I'm going to go back to the Anaheim. I'm going to go back to the Ducks again. They won 2 in a row. I think they got grit. They win a lot of games 2-1, 1-0. I think they could get it done tonight. And I like the Edmonton Oilers. I think they're a lot better than that record indicates. And Toronto's nice, fat, and happy. Oilers get a win here, plus money. Go Oilers. Rod's laughing at my Oilers.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be good by the end of the year. Don't you worry.
This guy
Leafs
says,
love playing in Edmonton.
This guy says the more attention you get, the more you will be trolled. That's not true. It's just the bigger things get, the more you get trolled, and that's the nature of the beast. I don't. You guys don't see like 99% of it. You don't. And that's okay. I don't care. It's like the only thing I care, like I said, is the lies. You can't make blanket statements. If you're gonna say my premium picks are documented. I was terrible in January, so I gave everybody plenty to work with. There's no reason to make the shit up, I gave everyone plenty to work with. We're gonna finish strong though. Got a new set, got new attitude, new everything. Not everything. Got a new set. Changing things up, wearing some different shirts. That always helps. Got some pick dog stuff on the way. Got some people that are interested in producing more swag for us. I like that. I could use some fresh swag. Chris, got a bird cage? I think I hit my parlay yesterday on the show.
And so once I hit my NBA one, so I'm going to try to make it 2 in a row here. I got an NHL and a college hoops. For the NHL, like Dallas on the puck line, Florida money line, Tampa Bay money line. And for college hoops, I like the under in the Rice game in North Texas. Southern Miss getting the points. And Sacramento State getting the points.
For me, NHL, we'll go Kings money line, Blues money line, Avs on the puck line. Only those 3 up. College hoops, we're going to go Belmont minus the points, Rice plus the points, and UAB in Middle Tennessee over the number. Track me in that one.
I'm not offering up the money for someone to buy a gun. I'll make it clear. I'm not offering the money for that. But it's just say if they went away, I wouldn't be too upset. Neither would anybody else. Anyways, Brian, just reading through the comments.
I got the Rangers money line, Air Force minus the points, and Pistons plus the points for my 3-game parlay.
I'll go with Rutgers. Rutgers, Memphis, and Wyoming. Rutgers, Memphis, Wyoming for me. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great day. Sorry about some of those troll comments. Not sorry. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys at 5 for the Computer Pick Show, 6 on the drive-thru.